The front door clicks shut, sealing out the world. Another long day on your feet is finally over. The weight of the day seems to settle in your legs, a heavy reminder of every step taken, every task completed. Priya, a school teacher, slips off her sandals, the simple act bringing a sliver of relief, and groans as her legs throb with a deep, heavy ache. It's a familiar feeling, one she's grown accustomed to, but today it feels particularly intense. The muscles are tight, knotted with tension, screaming for rest. Swelling marks her ankles, a visible testament to the hours spent standing and moving. The skin is stretched and tight, a subtle but persistent discomfort. Red lines from her sandals etched into her skin, a temporary tattoo of discomfort. These aren't just marks, they're imprints of the pressure, the constant strain her legs endure. She props her feet up, hoping to ease the throbbing and encourage the swelling to subside. But the relief is fleeting. The ache persists, a dull, underlying pain that refuses to be ignored. It's a constant reminder of the strain her legs are under. Blue lines behind her knees spark worry, a roadmap of veins that seem to be growing more prominent with each passing year. Are these just signs of age or something more? A nagging question that lingers in the back of her mind, fueling a growing unease. Is this simply the price of getting older, or is there a deeper issue at play? Like Priya, millions ignore these symptoms, dismissing them as a normal part of life, chalking them up to tiredness, attributing the discomfort to a long day or a particularly strenuous activity. Or age, accepting the aches and pains as an inevitable consequence of growing older. But what if this daily ache is your body's warning? A signal that something isn't quite right, a plea for attention that shouldn't be ignored. These are often the first signs of chronic venous insufficiency, a condition that affects millions worldwide, or CVI as it's commonly known, a condition that, if ignored, can seriously impact your life, leading to more severe complications and a diminished quality of life. Recognizing these early warnings, acknowledging the subtle signs your body is sending, is the first step to taking control of your health and seeking the care you deserve. Don't let leg pain dictate your life. We're all experts at brushing off discomfort, aren't we? It's human nature to downplay those little aches and pains, especially when life gets busy. We tell ourselves it's just a temporary thing, nothing to worry about. Itchy legs? Just dry skin, we say, reaching for the lotion. Maybe it's the weather or a new soap. We quickly dismiss it as a minor inconvenience. Night cramps? Not enough water, we assume. A quick fix, easily remedied with a glass of water before bed. We rarely consider it could be something more. Swollen ankles? Blame the heat or that salty meal last night. It's just fluid retention, nothing to be concerned about. We elevate our feet and hope it goes away. But what if these seemingly harmless symptoms are actually the first clues, the subtle whispers of chronic venous insufficiency or CVI? It's easy to overlook them, but they're often trying to tell you something important. It starts subtly, a nagging feeling you can't quite put your finger on. Heaviness, a feeling like your legs are weighed down, especially after a long day. Swelling, perhaps noticeable around your ankles or feet, making your shoes feel tighter than usual. Or cramps, those sudden involuntary muscle contractions that strike after standing or sitting too long, leaving you wincing in discomfort. Over time, spider veins, those tiny web-like lines that appear just beneath the skin's surface, start to make their presence known. Or bulging varicose veins appear, those twisted, enlarged veins that protrude from the legs, often causing aching and throbbing. These aren't just cosmetic issues, they're not simply a matter of aesthetics. These are signs your veins are struggling, indicators that the valves inside your veins aren't working as efficiently as they should. Skin may become discolored or leathery, taking on a brownish or reddish hue, a sign that blood is pooling in the lower legs. This discoloration is a red flag that things are getting worse, a clear indication that the condition is progressing and requires attention. Ignoring these signs, dismissing them as minor inconveniences, can turn what starts as a minor nuisance into a chronic, painful problem that significantly impacts your quality of life. Simple joys, the things that make life worth living. Walking, a leisurely stroll in the park, or a brisk walk to get your heart pumping, playing with your kids, running around in the backyard, or simply keeping up with their boundless energy, or just getting through the day, performing everyday tasks, running errands, or simply standing for extended periods, can slip away, becoming increasingly difficult and painful, limiting your ability to enjoy life to the fullest. The emotional toll is real. The constant discomfort and limitations can take a heavy toll on your mental well-being. Frustration, anxiety, the worry that things will only get worse, the feeling of being held back from living your life, and feeling trapped in your own body, limited by pain and discomfort, unable to do the things you love. Recognizing these symptoms, understanding that they're not just random aches and pains, but potentially part of a bigger picture, empowers you to seek help, to take control of your health and well-being, and to find solutions that can bring you relief. Don't wait. Don't let these symptoms linger and worsen. Take the first step toward answers and relief. Schedule a consultation with a healthcare professional and start your journey toward healthier, happier legs. So, what is CVI? Simply put, it's when the veins in your legs can't send blood back to your heart efficiently. Healthy veins have tiny valves that open and close, keeping blood moving upward against gravity. In CVI, these valves weaken or get damaged due to genetics, age, weight, pregnancy, or long hours sitting or standing. When valves fail, blood leaks backward and pools in your legs. This causes swelling, aching, and varicose veins. Think of it as a plumbing problem. The pipes are fine, but the valves are broken, causing a backup. The result? Pressure, leakage, and damage over time. Understanding this helps you see why treatment and prevention matter. In healthy legs, every step pumps blood upward, valves snapping shut to keep it moving. With CVI, damaged valves let blood flow backward. This is venous reflux. Blood pools in the lower legs, raising pressure and causing veins to bulge. The result: swelling, skin changes, and eventually, painful sores called venous ulcers. Your legs feel heavy because they're literally weighed down by pooled blood and fluid. Pain and cramps happen because tissues aren't getting enough oxygen. This isn't just getting old, it's a real progressive disorder. Understanding venous reflux demystifies your symptoms. It's a clear cause with real solutions. Meet Mira, a software manager who spent years at her desk, ignoring her aching, swollen legs and growing varicose veins. She tried creams and covered up, blaming work and genetics. But the pain worsened, her skin darkened, and a minor scrape became a stubborn, painful ulcer. Finally, fear pushed her to see a vascular specialist. She worried about surgery and time off work, regretting she hadn't acted sooner. Mira's story is a warning. CVI can quietly escalate from annoyance to disability, but it's also a story of hope. Her doctor offered minimally invasive treatments and reassurance. Diagnosis wasn't a life sentence, but a turning point. With the right care, Mira began her journey back to health. Listen to your body. Don't wait for a crisis to seek help. When you see a doctor for leg pain and swelling, they'll start with questions and a physical exam, looking for swelling, skin changes, and visible veins. The gold standard for diagnosis is a duplex ultrasound, a painless scan that maps your veins and measures blood flow. It shows exactly where valves are leaking and how severe the problem is. No needles, no radiation, just a clear picture of what's happening inside your legs. This test confirms CVI, rules out other issues like blood clots, and guides treatment. For many, seeing the problem on screen is a powerful motivator for change. Diagnosis is the first step to relief. Are you tired of living with the discomfort and limitations caused by chronic venous insufficiency, or CVI? Do you find yourself constantly searching for relief from aching legs, swelling, and that heavy, tired feeling? The good news? CVI is treatable, and options have never been better. We've entered an era where managing and even reversing the effects of CVI is increasingly possible, thanks to advancements in medical science and a better understanding of venous health. Compression stockings are often the first line of defense. These specialized stockings provide graduated pressure, gently squeezing your legs to encourage healthy blood flow back towards the heart. They work by supporting veins, reducing swelling, and easing pain. Think of them as a gentle, constant massage for your legs, helping to counteract the effects of gravity and improve circulation. But treatment doesn't stop there. Lifestyle changes matter significantly in managing CVI. Incorporating regular exercise into your daily routine can make a world of difference. Similarly, moving often throughout the day, especially if you have a sedentary job, helps prevent blood from pooling in your legs. Elevating your legs whenever possible, particularly at the end of the day, can also alleviate pressure and reduce swelling. And maintaining a healthy weight all help reduce the strain on your veins, further improving circulation and minimizing symptoms. When conservative measures aren't enough, for advanced cases, minimally invasive procedures offer targeted relief. Techniques like laser or radiofrequency ablation are revolutionizing the way we treat CVI. These procedures use heat to seal off faulty veins, redirecting blood flow to healthy vessels. These treatments are quick and efficient. They're typically done under local anesthesia, minimizing discomfort. And best of all, they let you return to normal life almost immediately, with minimal downtime. By closing leaky veins, pressure normalizes within the venous system. As a result, symptoms fade, bringing much-needed relief. And even stubborn ulcers, which can be a painful and debilitating complication of CVI, can heal more effectively. Modern medicine means no more painful surgeries or long recoveries, offering a gentler and more convenient path to healing. The combination of lifestyle changes, compression therapy, and advanced procedures offers real hope for lasting relief and improved quality of life. You don't have to live with pain and discomfort as a constant companion. Effective solutions are within reach, offering a pathway to healthier, happier legs. Take action and reclaim your comfort, your mobility, and your life. Talk to your doctor about the best treatment options for you, and start your journey towards healthier veins today. Prevention is powerful. Don't wait for symptoms to start caring for your veins. Keep moving. Aim for 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days. Break up long periods of sitting or standing. Walk, flex your feet, or do calf raises. Maintain a healthy weight and eat a balanced, fiber-rich diet. Stay hydrated and limit salt to reduce swelling. If you have a family history, consider light compression stockings, especially during long flights or busy days. Choose comfortable shoes and avoid tight clothing that restricts blood flow. Small, consistent changes add up to strong, healthy veins. Protect your legs now for a pain-free future. Prevention is easier than treatment. Start today. And freedom from chronic leg pain. Your journey to healthier, happier legs starts now.